Welcome back to DS Trucks. I want to take a second to just talk about how amazing the new Power Boost F150 is. Right now we are hooked up to our dump trailer, and I do know that there is roughly about 1,000 pounds on the tongue because I had this hooked up to my F450. It was actually parked on a downward slope, kind of how it is now, which will add to the tongue weight. And this is how it looks. This is the max tow F150 with the Power Boost. It's almost the highest level towing F150 that you can get. The only thing you can do more to get more towing out of an F150 is to maybe not have a Power Boost. The Power Boost takes a little, I would think it takes a little bit away from the payload. I'm not sure, but a long wheelbase would be great for towing, which is the only thing that we don't have that is towing related. So let's take a look here at the Hitch at what it's telling us we can tow. Now keep in mind, this is probably a generic sticker that goes across all of their trucks. It does say the max carrying without a weight distribution hitch is 500 pounds, so take that into account. They don't want you going over 500 pounds on tongue, but I think a lot of people end up going over that from time to time. I don't recommend that, but I think we are definitely over right now. Also, with weight distribution, they're gonna say you can get 1,400 pounds. So the catch-22 with an F-150 is 5,000 pounds maximum without weight distribution. That's something to really consider. This whole setup right now is less than 5,000 pounds, but things tend to run tongue heavy, especially things like this. Dump trailer, very tongue heavy. But we just did a towing video that's going to be going up soon if it's not already up. And what I've noticed is huge improvements in towing capabilities compared to the second generation 3.5 EcoBoost. You're talking way more power now. It's moving the weight a lot better. I've done these videos with the second gen 3.5 EcoBoost, which was pushing 470 foot-pounds of torque, I believe. And I can't remember the exact horsepower. I got so many numbers now in my head, but I know they did bump up the torque on this. I think it's 570 foot-pounds of torque with the combination of the Power Boost and the gasoline 3.5 EcoBoost. But another thing that really does improve the towing is having a 3.73 rear gear standard on Power Boost. It just gets this weight moving so easily. I am so impressed with the performance of this Power Boost. It blows my mind. It most definitely has better pulling power than my 2019 F250. Now, obviously the frame and the brakes and everything with the 250 is going to be better, but I'm telling you guys, the squat right now on this particular 150 isn't that much worse than a 250. It literally looks like the same situation. Let me take a look at these rear springs. Like I said, this is the max towing package. That is how I ordered it, aside from having a long bed. So this is how your max towing spring leaf pack looks. So you do have your leaf springs here. You do have a pretty good leaf pack here if you look at that. Now I want to kind of compare this now to my 250 and see how the 250 looks, because I'm telling you, the 250, it seems like it squats about the same amount as this 150 does. Pretty interesting. Let's take a look. But so this 250 is on a 430 rear gear with a 6.2 gas V8. I believe it has 430 foot-pounds of torque or so. Now, looking at the rear springs, looks similar, but these are most definitely much more heavy duty. They're visually thicker, heavier springs. So yeah, the 250 does have better springs and everything, and better suspension for towing. But I gotta say, I am absolutely blown away by how well this truck is done. Now, there's a lot more to it. Being that it is the Power Boost means that it has so much more potential. For example, I just finished making a video and I have all this video equipment, drones, cameras, batteries. And the thing is, I can charge all this stuff up in the truck. I got 120 volt, 20 amp right here. I can plug a splitter into this and I could run everything off of this one plug. I could run computer, drone, charge all cameras if I had a splitter off of this one plug. But if I don't have a splitter, then I can come back here and same deal, 120 volts and 20 amps. That's better than like a lot of the sockets in my house. Because my house was built a long time ago, 1966. A lot of those sockets are on 15 amp breakers, not even on 20 amp breakers. So that's amazing. That is amazing. So I could sit in my truck as like a mobile office and I could do all kinds of work on my laptop and things like that. And then on top of that, when the vehicle is charging all these devices, it can run the air, it can charge all these devices, and the engine doesn't run, so it doesn't idle. It'll kick on here and there with the AC running for about a minute or two, but then it turns back off and it's able to keep the entire climate control comfortable without running the engine. So this truck is, in my opinion, the best half-ton truck that money can buy. If you're working out of your truck, if you're on the road, if you're a general manager or a superintendent or something like that, where you're just in your truck, your whole business, what if your whole business is mobile and you're just checking up on crews and things like that and you're on your computer all the time? This is the best half-ton truck that money can buy right now. Until Dodge, I know they've got their e-torque, and until Chevy, I think Chevy might even have a hybrid, and they have similar hybrid technology, I think, but they just don't have the power points like the Power Boost does, guys. So you can have an RV and you can charge the entire RV. TFL, they've done videos where they're charging their electric vehicle while towing. Again, you've got insane amounts of power here in the bed. You have 240 volt, I believe. Let me take a look here and see what it says. It has a 7.2 kilowatt inverter back here, 240 volts at 30 amps. You can pretty much power your whole house. You might run into a little bit of problems if you have like central air, but other than that, most people aren't using that much power all at once on in their entire house. But then you've got, look at how many plugs you get, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs. Absolutely insane. Unreal. So if you're an RV guy, it's a tough one, guys. Guys, this truck is handling this weight no problem. So if you're an RV guy, the power's there. Maybe you need a weight distribution because of the 500-pound limit on the hitch, but the power's there. The torque is certainly there. Man, I am blown away. But anyway, this is just a quick video. My name is Sean. This is DS Trucks. There's gonna be more to come with this truck, with our 2021 Power Boost F150. We've got tons of videos with our 19 F250, and we've got tons of videos with our 20 F450. So if you like truck content, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video. My name is Sean. This is DS Trucks. Over and out.